We're possibly just 3 months away from the iPhone 15's launch if Apple sticks to its timings from previous years. We've become so accustomed to Apple's iterative smartphone launches each year that the iPhone 14 event represented one of the most exciting in recent memory. Sure, the base model was practically identical to its predecessor, but Apple gave us a Plus instead of a Mini, and the Pro devices introduced a brand new style of punch-hole display. The instantly meme-able Dynamic Island is the biggest shakeup to the iPhone design in years. In many ways, it made up for a lack of innovation elsewhere in Apple's flagship phone lineup, with plenty of consumers deciding there was no need to upgrade just yet. Even if the phones don't really change all that much, we can be sure that Apple will launch new versions accompanied by a slick launch event and flashy marketing. 2023 will be no different, as evidenced by the rumors and leaks already swirling about the iPhone 15 series. Will 2023's iPhone 15 series offer more than just superficial improvements and convince more people to make the jump? Let us know your thoughts below, and if you are new to the channel, then don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to never miss any Apple update. So with the introduction of Dynamic Island changing up the design of the 14 Pro models, you might expect 2023's devices to be entirely iterative propositions. On the contrary, some headline new features could be coming our way. Apple has admitted it must comply with EU law and ditch its proprietary lighting port in favor of a USB-C connector. The mandate doesn't come into effect until 2024, but Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, among others, believes Apple may rip the Band-Aid off sooner than later and stick a USB-C port in the iPhone 15 series. The 15 Pro's new port may bring a significant speed boost to the data transfer rate. According to anonymous analyst 941, who accurately leaked Dynamic Island before the iPhone 14 launch, the port could use Thunderbolt 3. The Lightning port on current iPhone models operates at USB 2.0 speeds, which go up to 480 megabits per second. Thunderbolt 3, on the other hand, goes up to 40 gigabits per second. The same leak also revealed that the new port might allow for some unique features to appear in iOS 17. One such feature could be the ability to output to monitors at up to 4K, but Thunderbolt 3 may not be applied across the series. According to Forbes, Apple may stick to USB 2.0 speeds for the base model and the Plus, while Thunderbolt 3 could be reserved for the Pro and Pro Max. Apple moved away from curved iPhones and back to the flat edge aesthetic with the iPhone 12. With the iPhone 15 series, the company could be set to mix things up again and go for rounded edges on at least one side of the device. According to leaker Shrimp Apple Pro, we may see something similar to the iPhone 5C, where the front is flat but the rear is curved. This may seem like an odd design direction to go in, but this could be similar to the bottom case of the latest MacBooks. Apple also often likes to introduce complementary design motifs across its product lines. The same leak also mentions titanium as a frame material, for the Ultra only perhaps, which we've heard before. All of this may end up being subject to supply chain capacity, so don't be surprised if none of it comes to fruition in time for the iPhone 15 and we get the same design again. Apple seems to be sticking with the same dual-camera setup at the back of the iPhone 15. The third camera is likely reserved for the Pro models. Additionally, the 15 Pro's lenses also appear thicker than before, suggesting an upgrade to larger sensors. Apple insider Ming-Chi Kuo claimed the company could swap out the physical buttons with solid-state buttons on the 15 Pro. It was also rumored that Apple would replace the mute button with a programmable action button. While we still expect there to be an action button, it looks like plans for solid-state buttons have fallen through. A company believed to be responsible for developing the components for the buttons announced the cancellation of the project in a shareholder letter. Given Apple's history, it wouldn't have been a surprise if the iPhone 15 was largely the same as the iPhone 14 design-wise. But it looks like there could be some changes to the display. It's rumored that the next generation standard iPhone will have a 6.2-inch display, which would be slightly larger than the 6.1-inch screen of the iPhone 14. Additionally, the Pro Max's screen is tipped to have 2500 nits of brightness. On the downside, Apple may be sticking with its 60 Hz refresh rate. It's alleged that the Cupertino firm could be switching to micro-LED displays, but that won't be happening in this upcoming generation. It goes without saying that Apple will launch a brand new processor, and according to Nikkei, they expected a 17 Bionic could be the first built on TSMC's new 3M process. Hopefully this will be used in all iPhone 15 models. Apple reserved its new A16 Bionic for the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, while the cheaper models were stuck with previous gen silicon. In a surprise turn of events, Kuo claimed on Twitter that Apple will introduce a next-generation ultra-wideband chip in all iPhone 15 models. The new chip would reportedly go from a 16nm to a 7nm production process to allow for improved performance or reduced power consumption for nearby interactions. It appears this development may have been motivated by the emergence of the Vision Pro to improve spatial computing and to ensure Apple's interconnected ecosystem continues to work how its audience expects. Apple always manages to do something new with its smartphone cameras each year, whether with improved hardware or software smarts. In 2023, we're expecting the latest and greatest Sony imaging sensor for enhanced primary camera performance, possibly reserved for the Pro models. It's said to be a state-of-the-art sensor that can take in more light and double the saturation signal level in each pixel. Based on all the leaked images, Apple seems to be sticking with the same dual-camera setup at the back of the iPhone 15. The third camera is likely reserved for the Pro models. The 15 Pro's lenses also appear thicker than before, suggesting an upgrade to larger sensors. More interesting than that is the rumor that Apple is finally going to opt for a periscope lens capable of 5x or 6x optical zoom, although this could be exclusive to the 15 Pro Max or Ultra. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo further supports this possibility, stating that the periscope lens is expected to be only for the 15 Pro Max, but will eventually trickle down to the iPhone 16 Pro in 2024. Folded zoom cameras have graced high-end Android flagships for a few years now, so this is another example of Apple catching up. It's still a tantalizing prospect though, and it could represent the biggest iPhone camera upgrade in years. A rumor from Charger Labs suggests the iPhone 15 will support the QI 2 wireless charging standard. On top of that, it seems those chargers will be able to charge at 15 watts. This is the same rate of speed Apple's MagSafe chargers charge at. Previously, only products that integrate the official MagSafe module could deliver 15 watts wireless charging. As for the colors, nothing has been made official yet, but we did get our first look at a new colorway earlier this year. The hex code for the color is 410D0D, and the name for this color code is Dark Sienna. Although Dark Sienna is the name of the color code, Apple may choose to give the colorway a different name. It's also believed this color will be a Pro and Pro Max exclusive. The same source also suggests the standard model and the Plus could get pink and light blue colors. However, it warned that these options could change before launch. The outlet later added that the iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus could also get a mint green light color. The expected introduction of USB-C could tempt those yet to fall for the charms of iOS, while the anticipated gains of the 3nm 17 chip for the 15 Pro series could cement the already commanding lead Apple has over the best Android phones in terms of raw speed. A possible increase in price is a big worry for the Pro and Pro Max, and we would like to hear more firm rumors about improvements to the cameras, but considering we're several months away from the iPhone 15's release date at this point, there's plenty of time for more exciting speculation to emerge. So, what are your expectations from upcoming iPhone lineup? Share your valuable thoughts below in the comment section. And if you guys enjoyed the video, then a sub to the channel will be massive, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you for the next time. Peace out.